Staff Sergeant, U.S. Army, World War II and Korea. Hugh McNeil Byrd, Jr., Captain, U.S. Army, Vietnam. Esther W. DeFort, Yeoman Second Class, U.S. Naval Reserve, one of the first waves of World War II. Robert C.G. Disney, Lieutenant Colonel, retired, U.S. Army, Vietnam.
We all hear the stories in the news.
Adam Joseph Fargo, Corporal, U.S. Army Medic, 101st Airborne Division, KIA, Iraq. Leslie C. Gentry, Private, U.S. Air Force. Treasurer J. Carlo, Sr., U.S. Army, Korea. John Edson Hayes, Captain, U.S. Air Force Veterinary Corps, Vietnam. Kenneth Fred Johnson, Tech 5, U.S. Army, World War II. Robert W. Lacey, Lieutenant Colonel, retired, U.S. Air Force. Carol Lawson, Private, U.S. Army, World War II. Mary Jones Logsdon, Captain, U.S. Navy, Gulf War. Eric James Peterson, E5, U.S. Navy, Vietnam, and Captain, U.S. Army, 7887. Haywood Lee Powell, Private First Class, U.S. Army Air Corps, World War II. Robert Arthur Thisdell, Staff Sergeant, U.S. Army Infantry, World War II. War II and Korea. Our American Legion Post would like to remember the 46 past post number 128 members who have transferred to post everlasting. These include the two we have had to add this year: Trevener J. Carlo and John Edson Hayes. Let us take a moment of silence to reflect on the lives of all of our military personnel, to include the missing in action and the prisoners of war, as well as the civilian first responders and the frontline workers who are diligently doing their jobs during this COVID-19 crisis. Version of David's Old Testament Psalm number 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. This concludes our Walk of Honor portion of the Memorial Day ceremony for 2020. On behalf of American Legion Post 128, we want to thank member Pat Sherwood and his grandson Thomas Traver for their assistance with this production. We also want to thank those family members and friends who sponsored to fly a flag this year in tribute to a military member.